Here's on. Hey, y'all get us, man! 10 a.m. right here.
Argyle Street in Uptown Chicago, a blighted, troubled area, long known for its high crime rates, slum housing, daily pay slave markets, a community pockmarked by deteriorating buildings and vacant land, where its people ever shift and turn, seeking shelter while retaining some community roots. The 1978 Mojave Art Fair on Chicago's Argyle Street, an opportunity for uptown artists to display their work in their community, and an opportunity for uptown residents to see their neighbors' artwork and experience an uplifting cultural event. The Council of the Mojave believes that art might be the common language through which the diverse groups in Uptown might communicate. But how can you appreciate art if you haven't got a job? Uptown has one of Chicago's highest rates of unemployment, so the Illinois Bureau of Employment Service was taking job applications at the fair. Guests of honor at the fair were Chicago's Mayor Michael Blandick and his beautiful wife Heather.
CETA has a great variety of programs, and some of them are in art, others are in the development of occupational skills. We have work-study programs. There are a great deal of opportunities. And
do you endorse youth programs and senior citizen programs that activate them in the community?
Youth, senior citizens, and everybody in between.
Ms. Blandick, excuse us. What do you think of the 1978 Argyle Art Fair? Do you think it's a good thing?
Oh, I certainly think it's a good thing. I've enjoyed the artwork we've been able to see, some of the handicrafts and so forth, and everybody seems to be having a good time. I think it's a good idea.
CETA's doing a fine job here, and we appreciate the help and cooperation of all the citizens of the community.
For many people, artwork is their job. Painting a picture, sculpting clay, weaving fabric, or taking a photograph is a skill that brings in money. Gomalia Ramirez coordinates Etaye, an organization of artists who train younger artists in the community.
Well, what we do is through funders, we hire artists and then we set up workshops with them and events. And what they do is they recruit students from the community, teach them just different disciplines in art, which, you know, we have photography, music, graphics, drawing, and what we do is organize these artists to have the workshops throughout the whole year.
Folks on Argyle Street displayed their embroidery, sculptures, crafts. You don't need expensive paints and materials to create works of art. Beautiful jewelry can be made with ordinary things found around the house.
I see you are doing the ecological, economical display today.
Yeah, I'm doing jewelry made out of anything you can imagine and probably anything you never imagined. I just take anything, you know, people find in attics, garbage cans, even basements, and I put them together into something beautiful. I think maybe the point or value I feel in what I'm doing is revealing the fact that there's beauty in almost anything. You just have to look there to find it. These are dusters torn apart, feather dusters. I've got things made out of pins, paper clips, pop tops, beer tabs torn off of cans, shells, even clothespins is sort of thrown in as a touch of humor.
Will art fairs such as this Mojave Fair be commonplace in the Uptown of the future? Is there any incentive for artists to live in Uptown, to move to Uptown? Herb Williams with the Chicago Uptown Commission.
I've heard some marvelous stories in the last couple days about young artists who have bought in here and are even getting into, they're supporting their art through property investment in Uptown. I think that's a great way to go, and this is the place to do it.
Through art fairs and other community events, that people really start talking about what they want in their neighborhoods. When they see what their neighbors have accomplished, they might feel that they too could realize some of their own greater potentials, be it in artwork or whatever. With greater self-esteem, people need not resort to crime, drug abuse, or prostitution. And it's through government and private support that events such as this one, and community improvement in general, can take place.
Lucky to have you all of the time. You're one of a kind. You know, to me, you're so